There is not one single peer-reviewed study that shows man-made CO2 contributes to climate change. It's a fact, you know.
So why do you think they're doing this? Why do you think the net zero?
Follow the money. I think ultimately it's an exercise in, you know, and again, this all sounds conspiracy theorist.
Not for anyone who's researched it, doesn't it?
You know, so forgive me if you think, oh God, any credibility that bloke had has just gone down the pan. No. If anything, over the last hour or so, I just hope that I've shown that I'm responsible enough and that I understand how to find things out. That's what we do. That's what I've been trained to do all my life. So I don't just assume a position and then pontificate about it.
Because I'm told to.
I actually look at it and then I look and see if I can debunk it. You know, well, what's the other side of that? That's what we should do. And as a result of that, well, yeah, you follow the money. You look at Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum. You look at all the puppets that he's brought through. You know, the Justin Trudeau's, the Jacinda Ardern's, God help us. You know, there's a generation of these people that are now in power, and they're singing to a particular song that we haven't been consulted about. So Agenda 2030, all the different things that are going on.
What's Agenda 2030 for those?
Well, you know, again, you know, if you follow if you want to look up the World Economic Forum, most people, if you're watching this, you'll be aware of it. You know, and Klaus Schwab, and the fact that there is a widespread globalist, elitist agenda to basically unify global governance. Yeah, and we've got amendments to the World Health Organization remit going through right now as we talk, which, you know, will basically give unelected, you know, leader of the WHO the power to enforce lockdowns and vaccine mandates on us. Where did we get a vote on that? On whose manifesto was that? So there's all of this stuff going on in the background. You know, every government that I've heard of so far has said, yeah, we love the idea of a central bank digital currency. But once you have that, you have control of your people, just like the communist
in China.
State in China. So, you know, and people are oblivious to it, and it's not getting.
In other words, if you're not allowed to leave your 15-minute radius of 6 miles,
the 15-minute cities, you know, we look at what Sadiq Khan's doing in London with the expanded ULEZ system. This is that with knobs on, you know, because once they've got control of it, you know, where you spend your, Mr. Lockwood, you bought 2 bottles of red wine this week, and you've had 3 pints at the Grey Horse pub. We're stopping your money, yeah. When they have control of that, they have control of you, you know. So I was in London just a few weeks ago, and you'd love this. I went into 3 pubs. I was walking down to the Cadogan Hall, down off Sloane Square to watch a concert. And I went in 3 consecutive pubs, and I ordered a pint of beer, and they brought it. And I went to give them a tenner, and they said, sorry, we don't accept cash. And I walked out of all 3 pubs and just left the pint stood on the bar. Bugger off, you know. This is legal tender, but of course it's the direction of travel, and you see it in so many places.
Not there.
Yeah, and this is, you know, and that's just a small element of the control freakery, which is being implemented and applied, unfortunately, at its fastest levels within democracies, within so-called democracies.